Hi there. It's day 62. It's St. Patrick's Day. I got my green shirt on. I have never figured out why St. Patrick's Day is so popular in so many places. St. George is the patron saint of England. St. Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, and we don't really celebrate those days, at least quite as universally as St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow I'm going to have an hour's conversation with Ju Hyun. I'm going to record some of it just to show you. I've really fallen off in my Korean, I have to admit. I went down to San Diego with my wife to play golf for her birthday, and then I've been following this whole Ukrainian situation. I'm still listening to more Russian, a little bit of Ukrainian than to Korean. But I have been putting some effort into Kim Yong-ha, as I say, to the podcast. It's very interesting. Took my son and his family off to the airport last night, so his wife's mom has to look after the dog, and it's a what is it, a Labrador and some kind of a spaniel, I think. So it needs to walk twice a day, so I have to go in the afternoon and walk the dog. So it's been a busy day because I played hockey this morning, and normally we have basically 10 aside plus 2 goaltenders. But we only had 5 aside, so we played 4-on-4 hockey with 1 spare. That's a lot of work for an hour and a half. I was quite beat, and then I had to walk the dog for an hour, a big strong dog. So I'm quite tired, but one thing that's nice is I study languages for fun. I don't have any tests. So in a way, tomorrow, meeting again with Ju Hyun, whom I haven't spoken to for about 3 weeks or so. I have no idea how I'm going to do, and I don't care. It's not like preparing for a test where you have to somehow work on those structures or patterns that were taught or covered in the previous chapters or that vocabulary. I'm not responsible for anything. I'm not responsible for the vocabulary that I learned, over the last little while, whatever. Whatever comes out, comes out. Nice way to study. I like that. The other thing, I'm 68, going to be 69 in October. So some people, I'm sure, who are young, who are 20, they think, wow, is that ever old? Let me tell you, I don't feel old at all. Play hockey, whatever. And I'm lucky, I guess, in that sense that I have no major health issues. And the hockey group, I was just thinking of it today, is really a very nice group of people. They're all between the ages of 65 and 72, really. There's some younger ones, late 50s. We play hockey. One fellow lost his wife to cancer. In fact, there have been some people who have had, cancer or other diseases, both players or their wives. So this fellow lost his wife, and then he had an issue. He was in the hospital, and so we got an email from one of the guys who went to visit with him and reported that he was in good spirits and had moved home, in fact. And another guy had moved in with him, because he's alone, had moved in with him for a week just to help him out as he came out of hospital. And then our guy asked him if he needed any food, and he said no, because he's got so much food that yet another person had to lend him a refrigerator to store all the food. So it's nice that, I have my family. I don't, rely on these other buddies so much, but it's nice to see that there is this, and there's a great spirit amongst these guys, some of whom have played together for 30 or 40 years. So that's kind of nice. I enjoy my language learning. I enjoy it because I do it for fun. And I don't think that I do worse than those that are in programs where they're required to, cram what they learned in the last month in order to prepare for an exam. I can't wait till I understand more of Kim Yong-ha, because he's talking about, Venice and ancient Greece and, French Revolution and literature, and there's so much stuff there I just get little snippets of. But I'm going off to do some more. So that's all you get today, and tomorrow, unless I mess up on the technology, I should have a little Korean discussion with Ju Hyun. Bye for now.